Bedrock is a walking L. At least a large group of people say so. However, where is all the critique coming from? Is Bedrock really as bad as most say it is? And what does it even have going for it? I'm gonna be honest here. Despite the fact that Bedrock is the version of Minecraft that I'm the most familiar with, I still wouldn't agree if someone were to say that this were the best version. There are many things about this version of the game that just make people really mad. Justly so, the marketplace is a great place to start. See, on paper, the concept of the Minecraft marketplace, it's a pretty strong concept. You publish mods directly to the game, you get paid for it. Sounds great. However, in execution, yikes. See, because you can earn real money, slop is about to come out somewhere. Case in point, the Twitter blue check mark. You get paid from your tweets, bots started paying for it, and now there's a bunch of AI slop on that website. The marketplace as a work hard make mod get paid doesn't sound too bad, until you realize that that isn't exactly what's happening within the marketplace, and it's mostly just stuff like unoriginal content. And the worst part about the marketplace is that it introduced microtransactions to a game that shouldn't have any. A positive about Bedrock, however, is that it is the most accessible version of Minecraft. And I don't mean that by accessibility, I mean that by how many devices that you can play it on. See, the Bedrock version of Minecraft is available on basically the most mainstream platforms out there aside from PC. It is available on PC, but it also has the upper advantage of being available on mobile and console. That is still a huge market share. Historically, Minecraft was a game where most of the modded content was free. So the introduction of microtransactions to the game, coupled with the fact that this is the version of the game that's playable on most platforms, that probably wouldn't go over quite well with anyone. Where is my leather? What? Where did my leather go? Where is it? What? Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. But it comes across as very greedy. Alright, you developed a version of the game that's basically available at every version. Alright, great. Time to put microtransactions in it. I've heard it, I saw it somewhere before, but someone described Minecraft Bedrock as Microsoft's version of Bedrock. And to be honest, it's kind of a perfect description. See, a few days ago, I heard that you could get banned from playing single player on Xbox. That sounds ridiculous. However, it's true. As far as I know, you cannot be banned from playing single player on any other platform. Still doesn't make it any less scummy. I should probably build like a bunch of bookshelves around this. However, most of Bedrock isn't too bad. I mean, it's literally just Minecraft. Look at the screen right now and try to tell me that this isn't Minecraft, man. As many negative things I can say about Bedrock, there are also as many things I can say negatively about Java. However, I really want to focus on the positives now. Okay, so I just remembered you actually need lapis lazuli for that. Oh my god, I forgot. However, there are some things that Bedrock deserves praise for. This enchanting table deserves no praise until I can get bookshelves around it. Something I see many people praise Bedrock for is the fact that, without any modifications, just pure vanilla, the game runs extremely well. Whereas on Java, most people who are running the game most likely have a mod like Sodium running as they play. However, I'm pretty sure that if there were something like Sodium for Bedrock, which I don't think will ever exist, there might be ways to tenfold the performance like how Sodium does for Java. This is a little bit of a more minor thing, but something that people praise Bedrock for is the character creator. Essentially, you can make your own skin by wearing things that you can get from the marketplace or things that you can get just by playing the game, like earning achievements. I just remembered, another thing that people get really mad about when it comes to Bedrock is the fact that redstone stuff doesn't work like how it does on Java. Quasi-connectivity, that does not exist on Bedrock. If you wanted to copy a tutorial of a redstone door and it was built on Java and you're playing Bedrock, good luck trying to get that to work. Things that they know should work don't. Now, I already mentioned this before, but Bedrock is the version of the game that's available on most platforms. Mobile, console, PC. This is basically the version that Microsoft wants to push. Java is only available on Windows, Linux, Mac, and with that restriction, you're effectively missing a larger player base. So not only is being able to access the game from basically anywhere a great thing, it's the fact that there's crossplay between all of these versions that's also really good. I grew up with the legacy console version of Minecraft, Xbox 360 version to be exact, and as much as I liked it, I didn't quite like the fact that I couldn't play with friends who were on PlayStations, on their And even on their PCs, which you can now with Bedrock. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, you might be wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Well, just real quick, break from the topic, you might be wondering what I'm doing here. And what I'm doing here is I'm about to build a portal. What was I talking about? Right. See on the Legacy console versions, you could only play with people who were already on the same platform as you. And now I, younger me, found that really, really sad. With Bedrock, I can have my friend who's playing on PC play with my PS4 and be on my iPhone all at the same time. It's really nuts. Crossplay, availability, vanilla performance. Where am I? It's the land of the shrooms. Alright, I'm out of here. And as for the game itself, this might be a major turnoff for some people who are already used to the Java combat. But on Bedrock, if you're going PvP or if you're trying to kill something, you can just spam the sword. Look at that, it's still completely busted here. You see on Java, everyone knows this. You hit something, there's a massive cooldown. That doesn't happen here. If you want to hit something here, you can hit it for as long as you want. Okay, I'm not gonna keep spamming the sword because I might end up hitting some piglin, this guy. However, I do want to mention the fact that there is some concern over Microsoft wanting this version to be the ultimate definitive version of Minecraft, the only available version of Minecraft. And those concerns are valid, and those concerns are absolutely valid. See, this is the only version of Minecraft with microtransactions. Java Edition, you can get all of your mods for free. I mean, not to say that you can't get mods for free here as well. However, the Java version, for the longest time, for as long as I can remember, for as long as it's been out, has had its mods available for free. Or maybe some developers will put their stuff behind a paywall, which is still fine, because some people want to make a living out of the game. Okay, so I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to farm some more obsidian again, because I thought I would land on some plains finally, but apparently not. Mushroom, baby! Shrooms! Okay, so we're just gonna make our way back home, and then I'm gonna start grinding for obsidian again. If I wanna join a friend, I just press the friend sidebar, press join on them, and bam! I'm in their world. I'm gonna destroy their house. I'm gonna ruin their farm. I'm gonna wait for them to come to the nether. I'm gonna put a bed right next to the portal, and then I'm gonna click on it. So yes, there's some things about Bedrock that I do agree are pretty bad. However, that doesn't mean that all things about Bedrock are bad. Both Bedrock and Java have their flaws. For me, it's really just a matter of which one do you prefer. I already said that ages ago, man. I have hundreds of episodes. That was hundreds of episodes ago, man. Never mind the fact that this is episode 3. So, in conclusion, Minecraft Bedrock and Minecraft Java are both Minecraft.